Jury selection in the Conrad Murray trial is underway in Los Angeles. Dr. Murray faces charges of manslaughter in the death of Michael Jackson. He's accused of giving Jackson the drug that killed him. It is possible all of Michael Jackson's doctors will actually be called to the stand. So with opening statements set for the 27th, we thought that we'd take a look back at the moments since the death of the King of Pop.
The desperate 911 call comes from inside Michael Jackson's rented Beverly Hills mansion. It is just before 12:30 p.m., June 25th, 2009.
He's pumping his chest, but he's not responding to anything, sir.
The King of Pop's heart had stopped. He is unconscious. His personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, who can be heard in the background on the call made by Jackson's security guard, is attempting CPR.
Did anybody witness what happened?
No, just the doctor, sir. The doctor's been the only one here.
Okay, so the doctor see what happened?
Doctor, did you see what happened, sir? Sir, you just, if you can please...
We're on our way.
As the emergency unfolds, news spreads.
We're getting some breaking news coming into the situation right now from about Michael Jackson, the King of Pop.
His family is at his hospital bedside.
My brother, the legendary King of Pop, Michael Jackson, passed away on Thursday, June 25th, 2009 at 2:26 p.m.
Sorrow, shock, and so many unanswered questions. Immediately, the investigation begins to focus on Jackson's physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, a cardiologist hired to care for the pop star as he prepared for the upcoming concert tour. June 26, the day after Jackson died, police announced they impounded Dr. Murray's car from the singer's mansion in search of prescription medications that could be, quote, pertinent to the investigation. Days later, on June 30th, a registered nurse tells CNN Jackson had insomnia and had asked her for Diprivan, a very powerful sedative, also known as propofol.
And I said, Michael, if you take that medicine, you might not wake up.
Propofol is usually administered through an IV drip and produces such a comatose state, it is not supposed to be used outside a hospital setting.
Propofol is a medication he uses all the time. So is this it right over here?
Yeah.
It looks like milk of amnesia, they call it.
Milk of amnesia.
By July 1st, Jackson's death is a full-blown drug investigation involving the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency.
Here in Los Angeles, the investigation into Michael Jackson's death has taken a dramatic turn. There are reports that police found Diprivan, a powerful anesthetic, in Michael Jackson's house.
Weeks later, July 22nd, in a surprise raid, federal agents searched Dr. Murray's Houston clinic. Investigators are authorized to seize evidence related to the offense of manslaughter. They take a computer hard drive, documents, and Rolodex cards. 5 days later, July 27th, a major bombshell. A source tells CNN Dr. Murray gave Michael Jackson propofol, also called Diprivan, within 24 hours of his death.
For a patient to be administered Diprivan in their home or in the outside world, to me, is outrageous.
On July 30th, search warrants for Murray's home are made public.
There's a lot of surprising information in here, Anderson. The search warrant says that they were looking for evidence, quote, demonstrating crimes of excessive prescribing and prescribing to an addict, also evidence of manslaughter.
On August 18th, Dr. Murray makes his first public comments. He releases this video online.
I have done all I could do. I told the truth, and I have faith the truth will prevail.
August 24th, the L.A. County coroner concludes that Jackson died of an overdose of propofol.
A key thing, though, that we have learned tonight is that lethal levels of propofol killed Michael Jackson. The coroner's preliminary report is telling us so. Dr. Murray thought that Michael Jackson was addicted to the drug. He was apparently trying to wean him off it.
According to an affidavit, Dr. Murray told detectives he'd been treating Jackson for insomnia for weeks. Murray says he tried other drugs, but the pop star demanded propofol to help him sleep. So at 10:40 a.m., the day he died, he gave him 25 milligrams of it. 911 was called almost 2 hours later.
And what about Murray's actions the day Jackson collapsed? Have you learned anything more about where he was actually when the singer stopped breathing?
He said he finally went to sleep, according to this affidavit. He watched him for about 10 minutes, and then he left the room to use the bathroom. He said he was gone for about 2 minutes maximum, according to the documents. And when he came back, Michael Jackson wasn't breathing.
On February 8, 2010, Dr. Conrad Murray is officially charged with involuntary manslaughter. He surrenders to authorities, pleads not guilty, and is released on $75,000 bail.
Dr. Murray did not cause the death of Michael Jackson. There's no way that Dr. Murray would pump Michael Jackson full of propofol sufficient for major surgery and walk out that room.
Dr. Murray could get up to 4 years in prison for the death of the King of Pop.
More than 400 potential jurors have been going through the selection process. They're familiar with the Conrad Murray case, so they actually won't be sequestered. Opening statements are set for the 27th of September, and the trial is expected to last about a month. I will be in L.A. covering the trial for CNN, so of course be sure to tune in. All right. Look around you. How many people do you think live in poverty? 1 in 12, 10, 6, or maybe even 1 in 3? The surprising answer coming up.